Have you ever wondered, what truly steals your peace of mind every day? Could it be the endless stream of thoughts leaving you exhausted and lost? Today, join me as we explore the incredible journey of Arav, an ordinary young man who discovered the secret to transforming a chaotic mind into a force of calm strength, leading to success and happiness. Don't forget to subscribe to stay connected with inspiring stories that unlock wisdom and help you find true inner peace. Part 1. A chaotic mind, the root of all restlessness. In the peaceful village of Sundarpur, there lived a young man named Arav. Born with a sharp mind and a heart full of ambition, Arav dreamed of leaving his village behind to seek success and wealth in the bustling cities. Yet, despite his potential, he was trapped, not by circumstances, but by his own mind. Day after day, Arav's head was filled with endless thoughts, worries about the future, regrets over the past, and fear of failure. He made hundreds of plans, spoke grandly of his dreams to friends, but took little real action. Each time he faced even a small challenge, he was pulled into a spiral of doubt and invisible pressure. Villagers began to look at Arav with concern. They saw a young man full of talk but stuck in the same place. Arav started to feel suffocated by the expectations he had built for himself. He began to wonder, why do I feel so tired and stuck, even though I haven't truly begun? The answer was something Arav had never realized. His chaotic mind was the biggest barrier between him and true success and peace. And his journey of transformation began from that very moment. Part 2. The fateful encounter with the meditation master. One sunny afternoon, when Arav was drowning in deep frustration, he overheard villagers speaking about Master Vedant, a renowned meditation guru living in seclusion atop Mount Shanti. It was said that anyone who sought him would find answers to their life struggles. Holding on to a fragile hope, Arav decided to leave his village and trek the winding paths to meet the master. Upon arrival, Arav found Master Vedant sitting peacefully beneath a bodhi tree, eyes half closed, radiating a strange serenity. Before the master could speak, Arav poured out a flood of words about his dreams, disappointments, and mental turmoil. The master simply smiled and quietly poured tea into a cup for Arav. When the tea overflowed, Arav quickly exclaimed, "Master, the cup is full. Why do you keep pouring?" Master Vedant gently replied, "Just like your mind, Arav. When your head is filled with thoughts, worries, and desires, how can there be space for clarity and peace?" In that moment, Arav awakened. He realized the problem wasn't his dreams or circumstances, it was that his mind had never been emptied to receive what truly mattered. And so began his journey of mental discipline. Part 3. The lesson of stillness. The key to unlocking success. In the days that followed, Arav stayed on Mount Shanti, learning how to quiet his mind through daily meditation with Master Vedant. At first, sitting still and silencing his thoughts felt impossible for someone like Arav, whose mind was constantly overwhelmed by worries. Within minutes, his mind would drift back to unfinished plans and invisible fears. Seeing this, the master softly said, "You don't need to force your thoughts away. Simply observe them, like watching clouds pass across the sky. They come and go, but the sky remains vast and untouched." Gradually, Arav learned to release control and let his mind settle naturally. Each moment of silence allowed him to reconnect with himself and understand what truly mattered. He realized that he had wasted too much energy talking about dreams instead of acting on them, worrying about outcomes instead of focusing on small, consistent steps. This inner stillness gave Arav, for the first time, a sense of mastery over his life. He understood that success isn't about chasing the external world, it begins with conquering your own mind. And this, he realized, is the true foundation for any journey toward lasting wealth and fulfillment. Part 4. Awakening and the journey of life transformation. After weeks of diligently practicing inner stillness and self-awareness, Arav was no longer the confused young man he once was. One early morning, Master Vedant offered him his final piece of advice: "Now, you hold the key in your hands. Return to your world and let your actions speak for themselves. Remember, true strength lies in the silence within. Arav descended from Mount Shanti with a completely renewed mindset. Returning to the bustling city of Amara, which once overwhelmed and disappointed him, Arav no longer rushed to share his plans or seek validation from others. Quietly, he focused on small, consistent actions, waking up early, setting clear goals, and staying disciplined each day without boasting. Positive habits began to take root, and soon, results followed. Arav launched a small company called Shanti Solutions, providing smart technology solutions. No one knew what he was building until, unexpectedly, his company secured a major contract with Vedika Tech, one of India's leading corporations. Arav's silence now echoed louder than any words. He proved that when you focus on action instead of endless talk, success will eventually speak for itself. Part 5. True Success. When stillness becomes strength. In just 2 years, Arav transformed from a struggling youth into an inspiring young entrepreneur across Amara. The media began highlighting him as a phenomenon. When invited to speak at a youth entrepreneurship conference, Arav simply smiled and said, "I'm not here to talk about grand plans. I just want to share one truth: success isn't about telling the world what you'll do. It's about letting your results speak for you." The audience fell silent, absorbing the simplicity and depth of his words. Arav concluded with the phrase that had changed his life: "Let your inner silence resonate louder than any promises." When your mind is at peace, the path to success becomes clearer than ever. From that moment on, Arav became more than just a symbol of financial success. He embodied inner strength and focus. He inspired a generation of Indian youth, proving that true wealth and happiness begin with mastering oneself. Arav returned to Sundarpur not as a hero, but as someone who had truly understood himself. He no longer needed to speak much. His calm presence had become his strongest voice. From a young man filled with anxiety, Arav proved that, when you control your mind, you control your destiny. And the most surprising part: this secret isn't hidden somewhere far away, it lies within each of us. All it takes is knowing how to let go, pause, and listen to the silence within. There, you'll discover an infinite power you've long forgotten. If this story touched you, share in the comments what you need to let go of most right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future journeys of enlightenment. Because peace and success always begin with a still mind.